Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my April perfume tray. So if you missed last month, I started doing perfume trays and I am only picking 10 perfumes every month to focus on. I am really excited to kind of go over the perfumes I had chosen for March and how I feel about them, and also share with you the perfumes I have chosen for April. I'm not going to be going through a lot of detail on these fragrances today. I'm not going to be putting pictures up on the screen of all the notes and talking about details about the perfumes, or we would be here forever, but I will just briefly kind of touch on each fragrance. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. I do mostly perfume and beauty on this channel. I also sprinkle in special effects looks around the Halloween season, so if you're into that kind of content, I would love it if you would subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. And if you are interested in seeing my picks for April, then just keep on watching. Okay, real quick before we get started, I always get questions about what I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips almost every video, and I always forget to tell you guys, and I'm not going to forget this time. So I'm wearing my All Amethyst eyeshadow palette by ColourPop, and then the glitter I put on top is by Sydney Grace, and this is in the shade Pistol. And then on my lips, I also have MAC. This is just a little baby MAC lipstick. Isn't this so cute? And this is in the shade Warm Welcome, and then I also topped it off with some lip gloss by Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Astral Flashdance, one of my favorite lip glosses of all time. All right, real quick, let's touch on the March perfumes. So I will say I didn't get as much use out of these as I wanted to. I did stick with these 10 perfumes, okay? I was good and I stuck with these 10 perfumes. However, I did buy quite a bit of new perfumes, and so I was testing out other perfumes in the month of March as well. Anyway, I knew that was gonna happen because I'm always testing out new perfumes, so some of the time I was testing those out and not wearing these, but I did stay with this tray and I was good. So the standouts for me this month, I absolutely loved wearing Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. This is a classic. I wasn't able to put too much of a dent in it just because I was testing out a dupe of this fragrance, and I actually wore the dupe more because I thoroughly wanted to test it out to see how it compared. I would have worn this one more if I wasn't testing out the dupe, and if you missed that video, I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. If you missed that video, I'll link it in the description box so you can see. This is a classic, timeless, elegant, all year round, any occasion type of fragrance. It's citrusy, it's vanilla, it's patchouli. We all know what Chanel Coco Mademoiselle smells like. This is one of my favorite perfumes in my collection, and I really enjoy wearing it. I also enjoyed wearing my Elie Saab Girl of Now Forever. I was able to put quite a significant dent in here. I found this to be absolutely perfect for this time of year. This is the spring fragrance of spring fragrances. This is very sweet. It's got lemon, so it has a little bit of a zest in the opening. It's lemon and raspberry, and then it has a lot of the DNA of the original. It has the almond and pistachio. It's very beautiful. I really enjoyed this one, although I will say I don't think this is the most popular out of all of the Girl of Now perfumes, the Girl of Now line. I think that the lemon isn't for everybody in the opening, so definitely try before you buy, but to me this is like the most beautiful springtime, just fun, flirty, absolutely amazing performance by the way. This is a fragrance by Mancera, Velvet Vanilla. I never get sick of this. I enjoyed it every single time I wear it. This is one of my top 10 perfumes for life. I do not think I could be without this. This bottle is ginormous. I really enjoy this. I feel like the only time I wouldn't be able to wear this is during the summer. This is a very heavy, loud beast mode fragrance. This is tuberose and vanilla. The tuberose kept it from being a little bit too gourmand, so I still felt like it was really appropriate for spring because I got those florals. There's angelica in the opening, but then when it dries down, it's this gorgeous, creamy cupcake vanilla. Again, I don't think I could wear this in the summer, but if you love tuberose and vanilla and you want a really good performing perfume, this is amazing. I struggled with my Alt Cherry Smash number 12, not because I don't love it. I do. If you've been watching my channel, you know I think this is a fantastic dupe for Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I did get quite a good dent going, but I kind of realized that I'm a very seasonal type of person, and this is cherry almond. It's a boozy cherry, like a cherry pie, and it reminds me of fall and winter. It's really not a spring fragrance, and I found myself not to be too in the mood for this right now, so I'm gonna put it away and I'll definitely take it back out when the weather gets cooler. I do still love this fragrance, but I just didn't find myself reaching for it when the weather was, you know, a little bit warmer. Same thing with my Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues. Absolutely gorgeous vanilla. I love this one so much. This is a pear vanilla caramel fragrance that I am in love with. I did wear it a few times, but again, this is more of a fall and winter fragrance, so I just kind of wasn't totally in the mood for it, although I do love this so much and highly recommend it. Very glad to have it in my collection. It's just a fall fragrance for me, you know what I mean? I think vanillas are more in the fall. I'm more in the mood for just like fruity florals right now, but yeah, I do really like this one, and I'm just gonna put it away and I'll be excited to take it out in the fall. I kind of made a mistake with March's Tray. You know, I was trying to get the last wears out of some of my perfumes that I really love for fall, but I didn't realize how quickly my mindset would change as soon as the weather got warm. And here in South Carolina, the weather is definitely warm. It is definitely spring. The flowers are absolutely gorgeous here, and just it's so beautiful here right now, and it just put me in the springtime mood hardcore. And as soon as that happened, I stopped wanting to wear all of my fall and winter type perfumes, and I kind of made a mistake. So I chose poorly, but I've learned my lesson and now I know better. But this is by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is La Belle. This is the original. I love this fragrance, but again, I got out of the mood for it basically. I know some people view this as a springtime perfume because there's pear in here, but to me this is like a boozy cooking pear, like a pear cobbler. And the vanilla is so sweet and beautiful. I really love this perfume, but this does not perform very well on me in hot weather months. So this is not a spring or summer perfume for me. This is definitely something I want to wear in the fall and winter. And two more perfumes that I kind of struggled with. Ariana Grande Cloud for some reason. I'm not sure why. I didn't reach for it a whole lot, but I found myself kind of getting tired of this perfume. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's just because I feel like it's the wrong season for this perfume. Maybe I do really enjoy this one in the fall and winter as well because of that whipped cream note that's in here. Some people consider this more of like a summertime fragrance because there's coconut in here, but to me, this is a really good performing perfume, which is, I know, not the case for everyone. I don't know why, but with my skin chemistry, Cloud performs really, really well. It lasts all day and it has a really nice sillage, and it can get kind of heavy on my skin. It feels kind of thick and creamy with that whipped cream, and so that's why it reminds me more of fall. I think it was just the wrong season. So I'm not going to declutter this one. I'm just going to put it away and bring it out when summer's over, and I'm sure I'll love it again. And then I have this decant that I chose for March. This is by Elie Saab. This is the La Parfum Royal. And I told you guys I was going to try to make my way through the decant. This is how far I got. Really do like this perfume. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's not my absolute favorite though, I'm discovering. This is a very sophisticated and classy rose honey perfume. It's very sweet, and it's just so serious to me. It kind of reminds me of something that royalty would wear. I guess that's why it's called Royal, but it's very good. Like, it's a very good performing perfume. It's very strong. It's definitely strong. So if you're looking for a really good performing, affordable fragrance that smells really classy and sophisticated, I think this is a good option, and I really do recommend it. But I just found myself not reaching for it a ton. When I wore it, I liked it, but it never quite got to a full-on love for me. So I'm not thinking I'm going to end up getting a full bottle of this. I will finish the decant. I'm going to put it away for a little while. I'll take it back out after summer's over, test it out in kind of fall and winter months, see how I feel about it then, and then I will keep you updated. All right, this perfume by Marc Jacobs. This is Daisy Eau de Parfum. This is the Oh So Intense. So this has a lot of similarities to the original Eau de Toilette Daisy. I love that perfume. That is such a good perfume in my opinion. It's not anything groundbreaking, but I just think it just makes me happy. This one, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it because I prefer the original Daisy. not because it's better, but because I have like a scent association with that fragrance. This one, I actually am really glad I didn't declutter. I did enjoy it in the month of March. I actually put a little dent in here, and I thought it was just an easy reach. It's not groundbreaking. It's not the best perfume I've ever smelled in my life, but I think it is really pretty and easy to wear. This is just your everyday, when you don't know what to wear, easy spring, summer type of fragrance. It smells like florals and strawberry. So there's a big strawberry note in the opening, which I really did find that I enjoyed. I think this is a good performing perfume. It's not Beast, but it performs a little better than the original. And yeah, I do like this one. So I think it's pretty. There's oak moss in the base, so it kind of gives it a little tiny hint of an earthy vibe to it as well. It's definitely more interesting than the original for sure. And yeah, I do like this one, so I'm not going to declutter it, and I think it's a great spring summer perfume that I did enjoy. And then the last perfume, this one I did put a significant dent in because I was so in the mood for this. It is the ultimate springtime perfume. This is by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is Mon Paris. I love this fragrance, and this was full to the brim when I started wearing it in March. I had only worn it like a couple of times before then because I got it when it was kind of colder out, and I just was not in the mood for this fragrance when it's colder. I am truly a seasonal person, but now that it is spring, it is, look at the dent I put in here. I'm really proud of that. I know it's not huge, but you know, like I said, I was testing out other fragrances. I really, really enjoyed this. This is a fruity floral, but it's very sophisticated and classy. It's not juvenile at all. It's a sophisticated, classy, grown woman fruity floral with patchouli. Probably one of the best long-lasting spring and summer fragrances that I own. Talk about a good performing perfume. It's fantastic. The sillage is gorgeous. There are a ton of fruity notes. You've got that patchouli that helps to kind of warm it up, but it's not like a dirty, earthy patchouli. It's so feminine. It's so springtime. It's so good for lasting, and I really enjoyed it a lot. All right, before we get into the fragrances I have chosen for April, I just want to let you guys know that this is my birthday month, and my husband did spoil me quite a bit. He got me some perfumes that I have wanted for a very long time that have been on my wish list. I'm going to do my very best to stick with these perfumes for April, but I can tell you right now that when my birthday perfumes come, I'm going to be playing with those. So it won't just be these 10 perfumes. I cannot wait to share that birthday haul with you. I will keep you updated. I will definitely show you my haul once it's in. However, my husband has informed me that he is not going to let me open my presents early this year. I have to wait for my actual birthday. So my birthday is April 18th, and you can better expect that there will be a video shortly after to show you the amazing goodies that are coming my way. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into the tray for April. So speaking of my birthday, I already have my birthday perfume picked out for this month, which is, I don't know, is that psychotic? The first perfume for April is by Carolina Herrera. This is Very Good Girl. I have been dying to wear this. Dying to wear this. And I have to say, you guys, doing these trays has really changed my perspective. Like, it makes my perfumes exciting again. Perfumes that I already own, you know, I can't wait to take them out and play with them again. I don't know, it just helps to make this fragrance journey even more exciting. I'm already super passionate about fragrances, but it just helps. I don't know, I think this idea is a good idea, and I think it's good for me. But anyway, moving back to this fragrance, this is Very Good Girl. This is my favorite flanker of the Good Girl line. I absolutely love it. It's like a fresh cut rose with some creamy vanilla. There's lychee in here, red currant. It's fruity. It's mostly rose. It's very sweet in my opinion from the vanilla and creamy. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the perfume I'm going to be wearing on my birthday, and I really love the bottle. This is my favorite stiletto of all of them. I love this red. Red is such a beautiful color. This reminds me so much of spring. I don't know why. It's just the perfect date night spring fragrance. I cannot wait to dip into this fragrance. This is by the Taliaferro. Taliaferro is how I think you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody knows how to actually pronounce this, if I'm saying it right or wrong, please let me know. but this is room 129. I got this last month. I didn't get a chance to wear it too much because I just tested it out and then put it away, but I am really excited to wear this. This smells like fruit punch. If you want to smell like fruit punch, I highly recommend. This is a great performing perfume. It definitely lasted all day. I had this gorgeous, sweet, fruity fruit punch vibe around me all day, and I thought it just smelled really fun and perfect for spring. I really want to test out this fragrance. I got this from Royalty Scents last month. This is from Nishane. This is 100 Silent Ways. I only wore it, I think I've worn it twice now, and then I put it away. And I'm really excited to go through this decant. So I am trying to decide if I want a full bottle of this. This is kind of an expensive perfume and I haven't quite made up my mind, but I feel like after this decant, I'll know for sure. If I go through it and I miss it and I really feel like I love it and want it, I will buy it. I'll keep you updated, but to me, this smells a lot like Black Opium. They're not exactly the same. This doesn't have coffee in it. Black Opium has coffee, but the difference for me is that this performs really well, whereas I found Black Opium didn't have the best performance on me. So I love the way Black Opium smells. I'm really excited about this perfume, so I will keep you posted on how I feel about it when I'm done with this decant. Another rose fragrance that I love for spring. This is one of my top 10 for life perfumes. I could not be without this perfume, and I think this perfume is worth every single penny I paid for it. And this is by Parfum de Marly. This is Delina exclusive. This is gorgeous. This is creamy, sweet rose, vanilla. There are a lot of notes in here, but mostly I just get this like creamy, sweet, slightly powdery. Some people say it's a lot powdery. It is powdery, but it's also, it's powdery, but it has a creaminess to it too. It's kind of hard to explain. It gets a little bit more powdery in the dry down, I think, but I am in love with this fragrance and I cannot wait to play with this. This is beast mode, 100%. You do not have to spray a lot of this. A little bit goes a long way. I don't always think all niche perfumes are worth the price, but this one, I have no regrets. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It basically smells like it looks. This packaging is so pretty. And yeah, I don't regret buying this at all. It's one of my favorite perfumes in my collection. I have told the story of this perfume a lot, so I'll be brief, but last April I went on vacation with my husband and I took Valentino Donna Born in Roma with me, and I will forever associate this perfume with that trip. This is blackcurrant, this is bourbon vanilla, there's some woody notes in here, this is sweet, fruity, creamy vanilla, sexy, delicious, man-eater, great performing perfume. This lasts all day on me. It projects amazingly. It's one of my favorite perfumes in my collection, and I absolutely had to put it on the tray for April. I highly recommend this fragrance. I think the bottle is stunning. The pink juice is stunning. This is a 10 out of 10 perfume for me. Really love this one, and I'm so excited to finally be putting it on my April tray. Okay, up next is a perfume that I blind bought last month, and I have not made up my mind how I feel about it. This is by Givenchy. This is Ange Eau d'Iman, and I am in love with this bottle, you guys. I think this bottle is exquisitely gorgeous. I told you guys when I hauled it that this bottle is just, I love it. I love the dark to light contrast. I'm really big into duality type of artwork. And yeah, I just think it's so beautiful, but I'm not sure how I feel about the fragrance itself. It is growing on me though, I will tell you that. So I'm very excited to put it on my tray for April and give it a shot and really nail down my thoughts. This is a very confusing fragrance, I guess you could say. It's kind of cold, but it's kind of warm at the same time. Has lily in it, but also saffron, and has a lot of vanilla. I don't know how I feel about it. It's very floral to me, but it's also very sweet and vanilla. The lily is kind of confusing. I'm not sure how I feel about the lily. Yeah, they did a really good job. I mean, this is translated into angel or demon in English, which I think is very fitting, and I'm very excited to test it out. I will come back at the end of the month and let you guys know how I feel and if this will be staying in my collection or not. Another one I have been dying to wear. I'm actually wearing it today. I could not wait. Today is April 2nd when I'm filming this, so I was so excited to switch my tray and put this baby back on. This is by Xerjoff, and this is Dolce Amalfi. I put this one away for the month of March. I actually tested it in January, got it for Valentine's Day, I've been in love with it ever since. And this smells like spicy, juicy fruit gum. It has great longevity. It smells amazing. The sillage around me right now is intoxicating. It's gorgeous. It smells like this spicy, juicy, fruity, delicious springtime scent. And I really, really love it. There is quite a bit of spice in the opening. It's almost kind of like, I don't think there's cinnamon in here, but it kind of smells like cinnamon a little bit. There's just a little spice in here. I really, really like it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, it just smells like juicy fruit gum with spices. I told you guys I kind of regretted getting this 30 ml. I've already put quite a dent in it. Like I said, I got it for Valentine's Day, wore it a bunch, had to put it away, and I've just been looking at it longingly. I will say I do not think this is a safe blind buy. I've heard some people say they really do not like this fragrance, so please do not blind buy this. But definitely get a sample and test it out if you like spicy, juicy, fruity type of fragrances. I love this one. I also chose by Chanel. This is my Chance Eau Fraiche. This is an eau de toilette, but it performs really well. In my opinion, it performs like an eau de parfum, and I really enjoy this one. This is probably the only Freshie perfume that I own that I actually love. Well, actually, I think this might be the only Freshie perfume that I own. I've told you guys this a million times. This is the Freshie for people who don't like Freshies. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous compliment getter fragrance. This is beautiful for spring. I love this green, like this lime green juice. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, I really do enjoy this. I think it's a compliment getter. It's a Freshie, but it's not too fresh. It's not overly fresh in my opinion. It has some lemon, it has some zest, but there's also patchouli in the base, and the patchouli in my opinion just kind of helps warm it up, helps it to last a little longer, keeps it from being too fresh. And I really love this one. Can't wait to put a really good dent in this. Okay, let's talk about a sweet date night perfume I am excited to wear for the month of April, and this is by Lancome. This is La Vie Belle Intensiment. I love raspberry flavored anything. Anything with raspberry in it, I'm here for it. I like it, and this is no exception. This has a big blast of raspberry in the opening, and I think it is so pretty. This is very, very sweet. If you don't like sweet perfumes, this is not going to be for you. You are not going to enjoy this. It's very sweet, but I love it. I think it's just a sweet, fun man-eater, really pretty. This is what a pretty girl wears, you know? This is what I would imagine wearing going out with friends, getting some cocktails, or going on a date. It just smells so good. Now, this isn't quite the beast that the original La Vie Belle is, but it still holds its own. I'm very excited. I haven't really had a chance to put too much of a dent in here, just a little one, a little baby dent, but I'm really looking forward to getting some real use out of this for the month of April. All right, last but certainly not least is by Kayali. This is Deja Vu White Flower 57. I just recently got this and I have been in love. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous modern take on white florals. This is everything I love in a perfume. This is nectarine and pear in the opening, so you've got this juicy fruitiness in the opening, and then you mix it with these gorgeous white flowers. I'm a huge fan of white florals. And then the base is this delicious creamy vanilla, and then there's patchouli. Literally everything I love in a perfume is in here. This is definitely the perfume for me, and to me this is like a springtime perfume hardcore. I have already put this dent in this travel size, so I know that when the month of April is over, I am going to be out of this because I love this perfume so much. It's such an easy reach. And so I just went ahead and placed an order for a full-size bottle because I don't want to be without this perfume. And since it's on my tray for April, I know I'm going to go through it. And so I just placed an order. It's actually one of the perfumes I'm getting for my birthday. The only complaint I have is I just wish it performed just a little bit better. It's not a terrible performing perfume at all. It's a moderate performing perfume, but I wish it was just a little bit stronger. I really find that I have to really overspray this to get the projection that I want. Yeah, that's not my favorite thing, but I look past it because I love the way this smells so much. I'll overspray it. This is one of those fragrances I will overspray. So yeah, that is my only complaint, but I do love the way that it smells, and I think the price is reasonable. It's $85 for a 50 ml, so I'm not going to complain too much. And that is it, you guys. Those are the perfumes I wore in March, and then also the perfumes I have chosen for my April tray. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section what perfumes you're looking forward to wearing in the month of April, or if you have any springtime recommendations for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell because I cannot wait to share with you guys my birthday haul. It is going to be super exciting, so you don't want to miss that. And thank you guys again for watching so much. I really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!